Hi everyone, welcome to the item receipt tutorial for merging item receipts and converting them to a bill. This is typically used if basically once you've closed your ASN and made your inventory live in the system, it's going to generate an item receipt. And what you can actually do with that item receipt is convert it to a bill so that you can actually pay it. An item receipt will still affect your accounts payable, but in order to make payments on the item receipt, you'll have to first convert it to a bill and then make payments toward it. And also, what you might want to do is convert your item receipts. So, what happens in some situations is you have a PO, but you could receive the PO in batches. So, let's say your manufacturer or vendor is sending you your goods in batches. First batch 1 week, and then second batch maybe a month later, third batch maybe a week later, or something like that. So every time you create an ASN per batch and close it, it's actually going to generate a new item receipt. So, but when they bill you, when your vendor actually bills you, they're going to build you a just one bill. So in that case, what you might want to do is you might want to consider merging your item receipts so that when you actually convert that merged item receipt to a bill, the totals actually match up to the amount that they billed you. So in order to merge an item receipt, just select the two item receipts here. You can only merge item receipts from the same vendor. So you're going to want to make sure the vendors match up and then just go options, merge here. And what you want to do is select the primary item receipt. So things like due dates and any discount dates, they're going to get stored from the prime item receipt when the merge happens. So let's go ahead. Let's make this one the primary item receipt. And you can see now that the item receipt has been merged successfully. So if I open this item receipt up, I can see even in the memo here, it's going to mention that it's an item receipt that was merged, and it's going to actually have all the lines from both item receipts. So it actually took those lines and merged it. So now let's go ahead, let's convert this item receipt to a bill so that we can actually make payments on it. I'm going to just went options, convert to bill there, and click OK. So what it's actually going to do is it's going to pull me to the bill screen, and it's going to mention that this is still an item receipt. It's only going to be a bill once I save it. So I can actually go here. I can the receipt date is actually the date that you received your goods. So the date that you actually closed your ASN, and the bill date is the date that your vendor actually sent you the bill. So these could be different. You could have received it on the 27th, and maybe the vendor decided to bill you on the 30th. And then based on that and the payment terms, the due date gets adjusted too. So I can see here, for example, if I make it July 1st, this is going to go up to the 31st. So let's go ahead. Let's make it 31st. So that makes the due date 30th here. I'm going to go ahead, click save to create this bill. And that's how you merge item receipts and convert it to a bill. You may not merge them if maybe that's that's not the flow that you're getting, in which case you would just directly convert from item receipt to bill.